Welcome back to the channel, guys, and let's get right into the video for today. Introduction, the calibration mentality. Look, I've been there 1,000 times. I'm through on goal, the keeper is scrambling, and I put everything I have into the shot, only to watch it sail 5 feet over the bar or bounce harmlessly wide. The frustrating thing is, I know I have the power, but power without precision is just wasted energy. It's like firing a cannon without aiming. It's loud, but it accomplishes nothing. The biggest secret I learned, and this is the mental shift I want you to make right now, is that shooting is not about power. It is about calibration. Every time I step onto the field, I treat my leg like a perfectly tuned instrument. If I can't hit a target the size of a dinner plate from 20 yards out, I know my fundamental technique is broken. In this video, I'm not just giving you 3 drills. I'm giving you my entire progression, the specific routine I follow to recalibrate my body. We're going to break down the mechanics into 3 non-negotiable pillars of accuracy, and then we will use 3 progressive drills to lock those pillars into your muscle memory. If you commit to this 15-minute routine before your training sessions, I promise you will start hitting those corners automatically.
Number 1. The 3 pillars of pinpoint accuracy. Before we even look at the drills, we have to understand the science behind a perfect strike. When a shot goes high or wide, it is virtually always caused by a flaw in one of these 3 technical areas. I call them the 3 pillars of pinpoint accuracy. Pillar 1. The plant foot, your internal compass. The plant foot is the foot you don't kick with, and it is the single most important variable in shooting accuracy. It is your internal compass. The problem? Most players plant their foot either too far behind the ball or pointing outward. If your foot is behind the ball, your kicking foot comes up and undercuts the ball, sending it soaring high. If your foot is pointing left, the ball goes left. My fix: I train myself to plant the foot level with the center of the ball, or slightly ahead of it. Crucially, the toes of my plant foot must point directly at the intended target, the corner flag, the cone, or the corner of the net. This alignment locks my entire body into the correct trajectory, ensuring my hips and shoulders are driving toward the target. Pillar 2. The contact point and the ankle lock. This is the point where force meets the ball, and it requires maximum rigidity. The contact zone: I'm to strike the ball with my laces, the bony part of the top of my foot, targeting the center of the ball or slightly above it. Hitting slightly above center ensures the shot is driven downward, keeping it under the crossbar, which is essential for keeping the goalkeeper guessing. The ankle lock. This is non-negotiable. At the moment of impact, your ankle must be absolutely rigid, locked down and flexed in the direction of the calf. Think of your foot as a solid piece of wood, not a wet noodle. A floppy ankle dissipates power and, more importantly, causes the ball to spin wildly and inaccurately.
Pillar 3. The follow-through, maximizing momentum. Accuracy isn't just about impact. It's about what happens next. The follow-through determines how long you maintain contact with the ball, maximizing momentum transfer and ensuring the ball flies straight. The path. I always drive my kicking leg through the ball and straight along the target line. I want my foot to finish pointing exactly where I want the ball to go. The landing. In an instep drive, I teach myself to land on my kicking foot, hopping off the plant foot. This forces my chest to remain over the ball and my body weight to drive forward, preventing me from leaning back and wasting the shot's power. Number 2. Progressive drills for mastery. Now, we use these 3 drills in succession to hardwire the technique into our system. I move from pure technique, drill 1, to game speed, drill 2, and finally, to pressure simulation, drill 3. Drill 1. The foundation, the precision gate. Objective: to master the plant foot and ankle lock at a lower speed, ensuring 100% placement control. Setup: place 2 small cones or markers. I use the small, flat ones, inside the goal about 3 feet apart and close to the ground. This forms a gate. Position yourself 10 to 15 yards away. Execution and coaching points. Walk through focus, start slowly. Focus entirely on the plant foot. I visually confirm my plant foot points straight at the center of the gate before I swing. Inside foot precision. For this drill, I start with the inside of my foot, side foot strikes, as this offers maximum surface area and control. I am aiming for a firm, perfectly placed pass, not a thunderbolt. Progression. Once I hit the central gate 10 times consecutively, I move the gate to the left bottom corner, then to the right bottom corner. This forces me to adjust my plant foot angle drastically while maintaining the perfect strike. The moment I miss the gate, I reset my rep count to 0. Sets/reps. 3 sets of 15 successful strikes per foot, 45 total per foot. Drill 2. Game tempo, the corner gridlock. Objective, to transition pure technique, pillar 1 and 2, into rapid, high-intensity decision-making. Setup, place 4 markers, small cones, or ring targets, in the 4 corners of the goal, the 2 low corners and the 2 top corners, the 90s. Have a partner or use a rebounder/wall. Feed firm, rolling passes from about 20 yards out. Execution and coaching points. The target call. Before the ball even leaves my partner's foot, I shout the target, top left or bottom right. This forces my brain to lock onto the target before the strike. The instantaneous strike. I take 0 touches. This is a one-touch finish drill. The ball comes in, I take my final preparatory step, and I strike it instantly with my laces. This simulates a high-pressure, first-time opportunity. The quick scan. As the ball approaches, I train myself to take a quick glance at the target to confirm its position and the keeper's location, even if there's no keeper. Then, my eyes snap back to the ball for the crucial moment of contact. Progression. Angle, I move my starting position so the passes come from wide angles, 45 degrees, simulating a cutback. This forces me to adjust my body shape and strike angle quickly while maintaining the target lock. Sets/reps. 4 sets of 10 rapid strikes. Alternating targets every shot, 40 total per foot. Focus on a maximum of 3 seconds from receiving the pass to impact. Drill 3. Pressure finish, the turn and destroy. Objective, to apply all 3 pillars and the quick decision-making under the game simulation of receiving the ball with my back to goal. Setup, set up 2 cones 5 yards apart just outside the 18-yard box. I start between the cones with my back to the goal. A partner feeds a firm pass from about 30 yards out. Execution and coaching points. First touch as the turn. The quality of the first touch is everything. I use the outside of my boot to receive the ball and execute the turn simultaneously, spinning away from an imaginary defender. This touch must set the ball up perfectly, 2 yards ahead and slightly to the side, ready for my second touch. Second touch as the shot. My second touch is the strike. I aim for power and low placement immediately. Alternating turns. I alternate between turning over my left shoulder, using the outside of my right foot, and turning over my right shoulder, using the outside of my left foot. This ensures I can create a shooting chance regardless of the defender's position. Progression. The fake, I add a body feint before receiving. I step toward the ball, draw my shoulder, then push the ball wide with the outside of my foot. This is how I buy that crucial extra half second in a match. Sets/reps. For sets of 12 turn and shoot repetitions, ensuring equal use of both the left and right foot for the turn, 48 total shots. Number 3, commitment and final thoughts. These 3 drills are not just practice, they're a ritual. They're the 15 to 30 minutes of focused effort that separate the players who score 10 goals a season from the players who score 2. I want you to stop walking through training, just hoping the goals will come. I want you to start practicing until you cannot get it wrong. Commit to the 3 pillars. Plant foot alignment. Point the toes directly at the target. Ankle lock. Keep the foot rigid at the moment of impact. Follow through. Land on the kicking foot, driving momentum forward. If you implement this routine, you will feel the difference in your next match. The frustration will disappear, and you will start seeing those corners as magnets for your shots. If this video helped you, smash the like button and subscribe. Now go hit those corners.